All right, Everlong from the Foo Fighters in drop D tuning. All right, make sure you're in drop D to play this. I'm going to go through riff by riff. So in the beginning, oops, there we go. In the beginning, we've got the open E string, which is now tuned down. We've got a regular power chord shape here. Then we go to this by barring with finger one. Move down to here. Same shape that we just did over here. So the first guitar, the rhythm guitar, is doing this. Another guitar comes in and just does the same chords, but with more distortion or overdrive. So slower, that rhythm would be. That's going to carry you through the verse. Now the lead guitar is going to come in with this. So that's really the same guitar part as far as this, but the bar goes a little bit further. The bar extends to the G string, so that we're hearing the 9th fret of the G string, getting some nice suspended chords and stuff in here from this. So the melody you're hearing is actually this. On the G string. And then when it switches to this, it's going to be. Over here, we're going to get a cool like major 7 voicing, middle finger on the 6th fret of the G string, or you get to do that once, and then back to here. Now, because of the nature of the bar in this, that can be difficult for some people, depending on how good you are at barring. I used to play this song. I put up another video where I did this, and I think honestly this was a mistake. However, it would work with the song. It's a lot easier to do. So this is kind of an alternate way to do it that I don't think they're really doing in the song, but it actually would sound cool with it. By just going. And if you were to do that, the notes involved should harmonize nicely with the lead part. Yeah, so that's what it would sound like. It's possible there's a guitar in there doing that. Because they have 2 guitar players and they, layer multiple guitars in the studio. So it's possible that's there. But really the lead guitar I hear at the top is that. So keep that in mind. Eventually you come to the bridge, which is a lot of octaves. It's the open E string with octaves that start on the A string. Starting here actually at 4 on the A string, and then muting the D string and then doing 6 on the G while hitting the low E string as well. That goes into the chorus there. I always want to play this chord here coming off of the octaves longer than it really is played for. It feels like it gets cut short, but everything's just straight in 4, so might feel like weird timing, but it's not really. Sorry. So the chorus, you can see coming off of the last time with the octaves, you go right into this. 9. Again, we're in drop D, so we're barring. 5. And then at the A string, we play a regular power chord. 5, 7, and I also like to throw this in because honestly, I think what they're really doing is going. I think they're actually doing that. You get the same notes here. It doesn't ring out quite as nicely, but some players might find it a little easier to go here instead of all the way over here. But again, in either case, you're going to hit the open E string with that. Now the benefit if you go over here instead, not only do you get the open E string, but we throw in the A string, open A string as well. We get the open D. We get a lot of open strings. We get a really big, meaty sounding D power chord there. So let me show you how that would be played if we use that option. And here I would probably opt for, because we're going to have a quick switch to this chord. So for this last one, if you have been using this over here throughout instead of this, for the 4th time, I would use this no matter what. So that would be. And then you have. And then you're back to the main lick. That's also going to be the chord that the song ends on later. Now, there's really nothing else going on in this song. I mean, the only big variation is that in the middle of the song, the octave lick gets repeated 4 times in a row without going to any in-between chord, which would look like this. Right into the chorus. So sorry, this happens on the 3rd time. So for the chorus, I think I said 4 times before. I think it was actually 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's really 3 times through, or you could think of it as 2 full times, and then the variation on the 3rd time. So aside from having to just listen to the song and learn the order of when these things come in, that's it. Those are all the parts.